Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Here are your hosts, Jeffrey Tobias Halter and Amanda Hammett.
This is Wind Down Wednesdays, a contemporary midweek discussion on current workplace and marketplace issues with a focus on diversity, inclusion, intersectionality, and equality. And this is always best enjoyed with your favorite wind down beverage of choice. I'm Amanda Hammett, and this is my friend and colleague, Jeffrey Tobias Halter. All right, Jeffrey, what's going to be the wind down beverage for you today?
Yep, I'm enjoying a delicious glass of Secret Cellars Central Coast Pinot Noir from Oregon, and it is fabulous.
Oh, well, you don't say that fast 5 times. Wonderful. I'm a little jealous. So I'm drinking more hot tea today. This time I've got some chamomile going, which, one of my normal faves. So very good. Well, let's dive in. Hi, and welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays. I am very excited to have you guys back. And of course, to be back in the studios with my friend and colleague, Jeffrey. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well. So we are back on this topic of the Great Resignation because it is on everybody's mind in every industry across the U.S. But I know that you have some very specific thoughts about the employee resource groups and what they can really add, the value that they can add to retaining talent right now. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, thanks, Amanda. I've had the opportunity to work and coach business resource groups or employee resource groups, whatever you'd like to use, for the last 20 years. And the Great Resignation really is a pivot point for ERGs and BRGs to step up and demonstrate their value like never before, specifically around the areas of retention and recruitment and intersectionality. And what do I mean by that? Well, the first one is you've got to have a plan. I can't tell you the number of ERGs that don't have a written plan. They have a series of disjointed programs that may or may not actually be connected to the business. And so one of the free gifts I'm offering today is on my website. You can download a video on how to write a strategic plan for your employee resource groups. And we'll put the link up on the website. But you have to have a written plan because that leads to money and that leads to real commitment. The next most important thing you can do today is be the voice of your employees. And what do I mean by that? So if you're the women's BRG or one of the other business resource groups, I want you to do qualitative surveys. And that sounds like a big word, big business word. All I want you to do is a survey monkey.
Right.
And ask 100 women what's going on in your lives. And then present that data to senior leaders. Because so many times if one woman raises an issue, it's just seen as a one-off.
Yep.
But if you have data on 100 women or 1,000 women, this becomes the collective voice.
Great.
And then the third thing that is so important today is a lens of intersectionality. Mm-hmm. If you're a women's ERG, you have got to reach out to the African American Forum or the Hispanic Forum or the LGBTQ plus forum and the other business resource forums. This war for talent cuts across every dimension of diversity. And there is such a collective power that you can bring to the organization. And it will make the companies more effective. And quite frankly, the companies that are retaining their employees, keeping their employees and advancing their employees, the differentiator is the business resource groups. So reporting on retention, what's on people's minds. And then I don't think do enough around recruitment. I hear so many companies talking about the fact, we just can't find any people of color for technology jobs, or, we can't find any women for sales jobs. This is a real opportunity for you to use your network and go out and recruit on behalf of the company. So those are just 3 areas where I think there's never been a more important time for business resource groups to step up and demonstrate their value. I'm Jeffrey Tobias Halter. Thank you for joining us this week for Wind Down Wednesday.
Thank you for joining us for Wind Down Wednesday. If you like this episode, please subscribe to receive more episodes straight to your inbox.